that's the end of day one. I started at Smithfield Canyon Trailhead this morning, about 10:30 a.m. Signed in. There was 2 cars in the parking lot, so that was a good feeling. It was a little bit of a drive from town to get up there, about 2.5 miles on a gravel road. I got to the trailhead, signed in, and there's a guy coming out with his dog. Didn't happen to go to one of the cars, so there's still, I know, at least 2 groups out on the trail. So made my way up the canyon. It followed one of the creeks. I think it's called Summit Creek. About 600-foot elevation gain within the first 2-ish miles. The trail was pretty well developed, 3 or 4 water crossings, great views of the valley, and lots of different environments, from alpine meadows to thick forests, to more scrub, aspen savannas. And once we got past, I'd say about the 2-mile mark, I ended up eating lunch, took a lunch break, and then the trail got a little more difficult. Got steeper and a lot less travel, so it was quite overgrown. There's grasses coming in on all sides. A few places you couldn't really see the trail. It was well beat down, but just the overgrowth, I think, from this year had really made it hard to see. Anyway, I made it up to the top of the canyon, which was about, I think, 9,100 feet, and looked at my map and decided I would continue over to Tony Grove. Tony Grove is up over the pass, and then back down the other side lies about 8,000 feet. So I ended up going to Tony Grove. About halfway there, between the pass and Tony Grove, there was a nice cold freshwater spring, so I was able to refill my water there. It was kind of dry, I would say, for a good 3 or 4 miles from the time I started really ascending until I got to that cold spring, so that was nice to refill. After the cold spring, I headed down into another little valley or meadow, and that's where Tony Grove was. Super busy, a whole bunch of people there. I didn't spend too much time there. I ended up getting there around 4 o'clock-ish, so I ate a little snack, stuck my feet in the water for a bit, and then turned around and headed back towards the canyon. So overall, right now I'm camped at about, I think, 8,800 feet, somewhere around that range. It's about 6 miles tomorrow back to the trailhead where my car is parked. So I'll get up early tomorrow morning, and it's all downhill from here for the most part. But yeah, it was about, I'd say, 12-mile round trip today. Felt pretty good. 8 miles to Tony Grove, and then I hiked about 4 miles back. So yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna get some shut-eye now. Camped on kind of a little bit of a slope here, but it's the flattest ground I can find. Wind's blowing a little bit, but I'm in some trees, so hopefully it's protected the most for the night. See you guys in the morning. that is a wrap on the hike. I hiked from Smithfield Canyon Trailhead up to Tony Grove Lake yesterday. Hiked back about 3 miles from Tony Grove Lake. Camped there overnight. It was a beautiful camping spot. I'm kind of on a ledge on the side of the mountain, but it was super calm. There's just a few little wind gusts during the night, but otherwise completely silent, extremely dark, perfect camping weather. Got down to, I think, about 50, 55 degrees Fahrenheit maybe. And then I hiked back down the mountain, all the way downhill this morning. It was about 6 miles and beautiful. The sun was kind of on the other side of the mountains. I was essentially hiking towards the east, so in the shade most of the time, beautiful weather, and couldn't have asked for a better day. But that's going to be a wrap on this hike. Hope you enjoyed.